In this video, we're talking about something that could save your life: blocked arteries. You might not feel it, but right now, your arteries could be slowly closing off, cutting off vital blood flow to your heart, brain, and limbs. The worst part? You might not even know it until it's too late. Every 36 seconds, someone in the US dies from cardiovascular disease. And many of these deaths could be prevented if people knew the warning signs of blocked arteries. So, in the next few minutes, we're going to walk you through 10 critical symptoms that could be telling you that your arteries are at risk. These signs aren't just little annoyances or normal parts of aging. They could be your body's way of screaming for help. If you recognize them, you could take action before a heart attack or stroke happens. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. Chest discomfort or angina. One of the first signs that your arteries might be blocked is chest discomfort, also known as angina. It doesn't always feel like the intense chest pain you might see in movies. Instead, it might feel like tightness, pressure, or a dull ache. You might notice this discomfort during physical activities like climbing stairs or when you're stressed emotionally. But here's the key: it comes from your heart struggling to get enough oxygen because the arteries are getting narrower due to plaque buildup. This type of pain can also spread to other areas of your body, like your left arm, neck, jaw, or even your upper abdomen. This happens because the nerves in your heart are connected to these other areas, which can cause the pain to radiate outward. The discomfort may also come and go. You might feel it while active, but it fades when you rest. Many people mistake this for muscle strain or indigestion, but it's actually your heart sending a distress signal. Angina often seems harmless, but it's not. It's a sign that your heart isn't getting the blood flow it needs. Any recurring chest discomfort, especially when exerting yourself or under stress, should be checked by a doctor. Catching it early can help prevent serious heart problems, including heart attacks. Don't ignore the signs. Your heart is trying to tell you something important. Point 2. Shortness of breath. Shortness of breath is another important sign of blocked arteries. At first, you might notice feeling winded or out of breath while doing something you've always done easily, like walking upstairs or carrying groceries. This can be alarming because it doesn't always happen after intense physical activity. Sometimes, it happens during normal, everyday tasks. The reason behind this is that when your arteries become blocked, your heart struggles to pump blood effectively throughout your body. As a result, your heart doesn't deliver enough oxygen to your tissues. To compensate, your body starts to work harder, making you breathe faster and deeper to try and get more oxygen. It's like trying to get water through a hose with a kink. No matter how hard you try, the water doesn't flow properly. In the case of your heart, this means less oxygen reaches your lungs, and in turn, you feel breathless. For women, this can be an especially important symptom to watch for. Research shows that women often experience shortness of breath as a primary heart disease symptom, while men more commonly report chest pain. So, if you notice feeling more out of breath than usual, even when resting or doing light tasks, it's time to pay attention. This could be a sign that your heart is struggling to keep up with the demand for oxygen. Don't brush it off as just aging. It's a warning signal your body is giving you. Point 3. Dizziness, lightheadedness, or sudden nausea. Dizziness, lightheadedness, or sudden nausea could also be signs that your arteries are blocked. These symptoms often occur together when the blood flow to your brain is compromised due to narrowed or blocked arteries. When your heart is struggling to pump blood effectively, your brain isn't getting the oxygen it needs, leading to that uncomfortable spinning sensation or feeling like you're about to faint. This isn't just about feeling a little off balance when you stand up too quickly. It's more serious. It could happen when you're walking, bending over, or even just sitting still. You might suddenly feel weak or faint, or you might experience nausea, which often occurs alongside dizziness. This happens because your heart isn't pumping enough blood to vital organs, including your brain and digestive system. It's important to note that these symptoms can be easily mistaken for something less serious, like dehydration or stress. But when they happen together, especially if they occur along with chest pain or shortness of breath, it could be a sign that there is a serious problem with your cardiovascular system. If you notice these symptoms more than once, don't wait to see if they go away. It's critical to get medical attention because it could indicate that your heart is struggling to function properly due to blocked arteries. Point 4. Unexplained sweating, fatigue, or cold sweats. Unexplained sweating, extreme fatigue, or cold sweats are key warning signs that your arteries may be blocked. This is not the kind of sweating you get after a hard workout or when you're in a hot room. This is when you start sweating for no clear reason, even when you're just sitting still or doing very light activities. Cold sweats, in particular, are a signal that your body is under stress because it's not getting enough blood flow to vital organs. When your arteries are blocked, your heart has to work harder to pump blood, and it becomes less efficient. The heart muscle itself becomes fatigued because it's struggling to pump enough oxygen-rich blood throughout your body. As a result, your body can feel drained, leading to sudden fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. You might also experience general exhaustion, even after a good night's sleep. This persistent tiredness could be a sign that your heart isn't getting the blood it needs, and it's working overtime to compensate. Cold sweats, on the other Point 9. Transient ischemic attack, TIA, or stroke-like symptoms. A transient ischemic attack, TIA, sometimes referred to as a mini-stroke, can be a powerful warning that your arteries are blocked or severely narrowed, especially in the brain. TIAs happen when blood flow to part of your brain is temporarily interrupted, usually due to a blood clot or plaque buildup in the arteries. The symptoms of a TIA mimic those of a stroke but are temporary, often disappearing within minutes to hours. Despite the temporary nature of these symptoms, a TIA is a serious warning sign that a stroke could happen in the near future if action isn't taken. The symptoms of a TIA are unmistakable. You might experience sudden numbness or weakness, often on one side of your face or body. This could be accompanied by difficulty speaking or understanding speech, sudden vision problems, or dizziness. These symptoms may resolve on their own, but don't let the fact that they go away fool you. A TIA is not a false alarm, it's a sign that your arteries are compromised, and a major stroke could occur at any time. In fact, about 1/3 of people who experience a TIA will have a more severe stroke later on. If you notice any of these symptoms, even if they only last for a short time, it's essential to get immediate medical attention. A TIA is your body's way of warning you that your brain is not getting the blood flow it needs. Early intervention can prevent a full-blown stroke and the life-changing consequences that often come with it. Point 10. The 6 Ps of acute limb ischemia. The 6 Ps of acute limb ischemia are one of the most severe warning signs of blocked arteries and require immediate medical attention. This condition occurs when an artery supplying blood to an arm or leg becomes suddenly and completely blocked, cutting off blood flow to the affected limb. If not treated quickly, the tissues in the limb can become damaged beyond repair, possibly leading to amputation. The 6 Ps stand for pain, pallor, paleness, pulselessness, paresthesia, numbness or tingling, paralysis, and poikilothermia, coldness. Pain is typically the first sign of acute limb ischemia, and it's severe, sudden, and persistent. It doesn't improve with rest and often feels like a deep, burning sensation. Pallor refers to the limb turning pale, almost white, because blood flow has been cut off. Pulselessness means that you can no longer feel a pulse in the affected limb, which is a clear sign that blood isn't circulating properly. Paresthesia occurs when the nerves in the limb begin to malfunction due to lack of oxygen, causing tingling or numbness. Paralysis can follow as the muscles are deprived of blood and oxygen, leading to weakness or total inability to move the limb. Lastly, poikilothermia is when the affected limb feels abnormally cold to the touch because it's no longer receiving the blood necessary to maintain normal temperature. Acute limb ischemia is a medical emergency. If you or someone you know experiences these symptoms, it's vital to get immediate help to avoid permanent damage. Recognizing these signs early and seeking treatment could be the difference between saving the limb or losing it. You've now learned about the 10 critical warning signs that your arteries might be blocked. These symptoms might seem subtle at first, but they could be telling you that something is seriously wrong with your heart and circulatory system. It's crucial to pay attention to these signs before they turn into something more severe, like a heart attack or stroke. Early detection and action are key to preventing life-threatening cardiovascular problems. If you've recognized any of these symptoms in yourself or someone you love, don't wait. Seek medical attention right away. By addressing these warning signs early, you have a much better chance of staying healthy and avoiding major complications down the road. Your heart and arteries need your attention, and the sooner you take action, the better the outcomes. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below and share it with others who might need to hear this important information. Your heart could thank you for it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss another life-saving tip. Take care of yourself and your health. It's never too late to start being proactive about your heart. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.